I'm Sai and welcome back to the channel Sai Tech. In today's video do the Antutu benchmark test comparison between all of these three smartphones which I got right now. Yes friends, the first one is a Poco X3 Pro and second is iQOO 3 and third is iQOO 7 device. All the three smartphones, they do have the different kind of Snapdragon processor, Snapdragon 860, Snapdragon 865 and Snapdragon 870 processor. So let's see friends how much the CPU and the GPU scores will be different between all of these three smartphones. That is what I'm going to test in this video. And I'll also concentrate on the temperature, so which phone is increasing how much kind of temperature during this time of testing. That will be also my another focus. So let's clear all the background applications. So there should be not any applications running in the background. As you can see, there's no application running in the background and there's no Wi-Fi connection as well during this time of testing. So before starting the test, the temperatures were pretty normal. It's of only 33 degrees, not much. My room temperature is pretty close. It's close to 29 degrees and 30 degrees. And iQOO 3 is about 30 degrees, as you can see, 31 and 30, not bad. And iQOO 7 is of 30 degrees, not bad, as you can see friends. So now let's start the Antutu benchmark test in all the three smartphones at the same time. Let's see which phone will be having the highest score and how much difference we can actually expect. So I did start the test in all the three smartphones at the same time. Let's see friends which phone will be having what kind of results, and in case if you want me to compare any other comparison between these three phones, so make sure to let me know in the description below. I'll try to include those comparisons as well. So I need to test a lot of things on the Poco X3 Pro, mainly regarding the performance wise. So I need to check whether the performance is good for this kind of budget or not on the Poco X3 Pro. So in terms of comparing the multitasking and all those details, I'll definitely do that kind of testings. So right now let's check the temperatures. It's of 33 only in the Poco X3 Pro, and the iQOO 3 started to heat up a little bit, kind of 33 degrees, 33.6, and iQOO 7 33 as well. So now all three smartphones are kind of same kind of temperatures, 33, and Poco X3 Pro slightly increased to 34.2 and 33.4, and all the phones I can definitely see scores are increasing little by little. So let's see friends which phone will be having what kind of score. And during this time of testing, I did try to use kind of close to 60% of brightness. That should be kind of fine. So 60% in all the three smartphones, that is what I did set. So let's see friends how much the scores we can actually expect. So try to focus only on the CPU and the GPU scores mainly, because that is what decides so which one has got what kind of performance, so not the overall score. So try to focus only on the CPU and the GPU scores mainly. So let's see how much difference will it make. Right now let's check the temperatures, how much it is. Right now the temperature is of 36.4 in the Poco X3 Pro, 36.4, not bad. And the back side is of 34.8 degrees. And 35.2 in the iQOO 3, it's remaining really low. So 36.2 and 35.4 and 35.8. Oh, okay. So now the highest score temperature is recorded in the Poco X3 Pro, which has got 36. So 35.6, 35 point. I cannot find anywhere 36 in the iQOO 7. Even in the iQOO 3 as well, I cannot find anywhere close to 36. Nowhere. Only in the Poco X3 I was able to find that kind of 36 somewhere around 36.4 in the Poco X3 Pro. Right now I'm not running the MIUI 12.5, just MIUI 12 only. So still I did not get the update, because just today only I did unbox. So maybe a couple of days after I might get the MIUI 12.5 in the Poco X3 Pro. So then I might be able to do some more intense testing as well. So I'll do the CPU throttling test as well, comparing side by side all the phones. So we'll be able to get to know CPU throttling, which phone is kind of doing better in terms of the CPU throttling. And these two phones, they do have the 120 Hz refresh rate. So they are set to the 120 Hz, and this phone is set to the 60 Hz, the iQOO 3 device. So this phone has got really very good advantage friends, the iQOO 3, but only one thing drawback, the refresh rate bothers me a lot in the iQOO 3 device in terms of not having higher refresh rate in the iQOO 3. That's a one thing, only one problem. So let's see how much score we can actually expect. So I just want to see difference, how much difference will it be there between all of these phones. So right now we're getting close to kind of 96% and 95% as well. So let's see. So what will be the final scores, how much we can actually expect the differences between these three phones. So this is going to be really interesting friends to see. Right now the both phones have finished the benchmarks, and the iQOO 3 went up to, iQOO 7 lakhs benchmark score friends. After a long time I'm seeing this kind of score, 7 lakhs in the iQOO 3, sorry iQOO 7, that's Snapdragon 870 processor, 7 lakhs, that's really great. And the Snapdragon 860 also finished just now the testing. Now all the three phones are done with the testing, and now we'll be able to compare the scores side by side. So let's compare the scores, the CPU and the GPU scores side by side. Let's see what is happening. So first phone in the CPU. So 193. So which has got highest in the iQOO 7, and next phone to get that kind of score is the iQOO 3 with 190 CPU, as you can see. And third is a 150, which is present in the Poco X3 device, Poco X3 Pro. And third is a GPU. Let's see the GPU 244, 201 and 207. As you can see, friends, the Poco X3 Pro did kind of real good job. So 2,07,000 is the second highest. So it did score more than the iQOO 3's score, as you can see, more than the iQOO 3's. So iQOO 3 phone did score really different scores as well when I do the benchmark test before. So let me just show you a couple of previous benchmarks when I did. So it got about close to 2,26,000 as well. These are before results. So it changes from time to time. I'm not sure why, but these are the scores which I'm thought of just showing you. So now it's kind of really decreased in the GPU. I'm not sure why, because I'm not using any kind of special effects. So special effects means monster mode and ultra game mode. I'm not using any kind of modes at all. So maybe that might be the reason, but these are quick differences between all the three processors: Snapdragon 860, 865 and 870. So at one glance you will get a clear idea what is happening. And now let's discuss about the temperatures, which phone has gone up to how much. This Poco X3 Pro detected about 36 degrees during my time as testing. 36, 35 and 35. These are the highest temperatures all the three phones reached. And the battery percentage drained by 4%, 3% and 5% in the iQOO 7 device in terms of the battery draining, as you can clearly see, friends. So I need to do in-depth testing as well on this Poco X3 Pro Snapdragon 860 processor, testing its performance and multitasking and RAM management. Definitely I'll do those kind of testing for the next couple of days. So make sure to stay tuned, friends. In case if you have any other queries regarding the Poco X3 Pro, you can definitely ask me in the comments below. I will be able to help you out. So my next focus will be on doing the different benchmarks, gig benchmark, CPU throttling test, all those kind of testings, comparing all the phones together. So in case if you want me to include any other testings comparing all these phones, so make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Definitely I'll be able to upload the video as soon as possible for you all. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and I'll see you in the next video, and let's stay tuned for more updates. Bye.